Sure. All right. What's up, everybody? I hope that you are having a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are at in the world. We do have people worldwide. As you're logging in here, if you'd like to stop by and tell us where you're calling in from, I've already asked that in the chat. Just so feel free to put it there. But I see we've already got Texas in the house. We got Medellin, Colombia, one of my favorite places in the world. Evansville, Indiana. We got Brooklyn, New York. We got Pennsylvania. We got Dallas, Texas. We got Concord, California. We got South Africa. What are you doing awake? That's insane. We got DC in the house. We got Oklahoma in the house. Love Oklahoma. Alberta, Canada. British Columbia, Canada. We got Virginia in the house. SoCal, Kansas. Man, we are loaded up, as y'all can see. I want to welcome everybody here tonight to the Full Velocity Overview. My name is James Ward. I'm going to be your host here tonight. And we're going to do our best to provide you an absolute awesome presentation here so you can have a real understanding of what we do here at Full Velocity and why someone invited you to learn all about this. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and share my PowerPoint presentation with you. And I need y'all's help here one more time. If you can give me a number 1 there in the chat that you can see this presentation, that will help me go ahead and get this thing started for y'all. Okay, perfect. Thank you all. I appreciate the presentation. I love that. I like it when we have interaction here. So as we get going here, I might ask you other questions. But as I said, if you're just jumping on the call here, I want to welcome you to the Full Velocity Overview call. Excited to be your host here tonight to tell you everything that you need to know about Full Velocity, what makes us so different as a company, and why there's so much excitement that's going on with Full Velocity. And I think what you're going to find here today, I know what you're going to find here today is something that most likely you've never seen. I mean, maybe it's something that you've thought about, but at the same time, you haven't seen it happen. And we're about to bring something that's really going to disrupt the industry. So with that being said, I want to start with who is Full Velocity. I mean, like what exactly we do as a company. And I want to spend just a little bit of time on this slide because it's really, really important for you to understand what we do, right? Not just who we are, but what we do exactly and how it affects people, okay? Full Velocity is actually a technology company, and we offer trade scripts, we offer bots that in turn you can deploy on exchanges and participate in cryptocurrency markets. So essentially what that means is this: we provide the technology. If people decide to use it, that's awesome. What we don't do is we're definitely not any type of financial institution, right? We are never going to touch your money. We're never going to be custodians of your money. We're never going to receive your money, right? So I say that because as you look out there at different platforms, different programs, there's a lot of different things that are happening out there. And that's one of the biggest things that we do differently than any other company out there is we don't do any of that. We don't touch that. We just provide a service of our technology. And if people want to use it, awesome. If they don't, that's okay as well. But I think you're going to find by the end of this why so many people are excited about it. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the cryptocurrency market. I mean, as y'all probably know, the market is a volatile market, right? I mean, if you look at cryptocurrency, not just like this year, but as the big picture, you've seen huge ups, huge downs that are in the market. And, our technology specifically thrives in the most volatile times with the highest volume. And I want to preface something, okay? When I talk about the cryptocurrency market, I know oftentimes your brain just goes to Bitcoin, right? Because that's like almost like the Dow in the market or something like that. That's what people think of. But when we're talking about cryptocurrency as a whole, we're not just talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about all the different cryptocurrencies out there. And there's so many of them, a lot of them that I definitely don't know, and you probably don't know as well. But the one thing that we do that's really awesome inside this company is we thrive in times of challenging times, up times, even flat times. And we've been able to test this. And I'm going to talk all about that here in just a second. But I want to let you know, with the market specifically, if you were to look at just, the last year, okay, if you just looked at the last 12 months and you just focused on the last December and January of the last 12 months, what you would know is that, man, the market got absolutely crushed, right? I mean, crushed. And I know people personally that just got absolutely hammered in that market, lost pretty much everything that they had to their name in regards to cryptocurrency because of the trading that they were doing. And I'm going to talk further about that, why that's important. And you might be saying, my gosh, why is this guy painting a doom and gloom? There's a reason behind what I'm saying. So we'll get to it. We'll kind of see what we're talking about. But as we get into this and we have an understanding of the crypto market, see cryptocurrency market, the ups, the downs, all those things, there's one thing that really is going to separate Full Velocity from any other company out there that you're currently looking at. And it's something that I know for a fact is completely disrupting the industry in a positive way. It's something that needed to be done. You see, what we do here at Full Velocity is we put the control and the power back in your hands to do what you want with your money. Now, that's really important for you to understand, because you see, most companies out there, what do? They require you to send them money and they trade on your behalf, right? They're actually doing the trading. We don't do any of that, okay? Everything that we do, you're going to actually manage yourself through your own exchanges accounts. We're only utilizing the technology that we have behind it. So what happens most of the time is you understand, in most companies, you go and you either buy a package, or you send in money, or you buy something, and they're either trading on your behalf, they're sending you signals, they're doing something like that. There's usually some lockup periods and stuff like that. We'll get into that here in a little bit. What we do is totally different. We don't actually ever touch your funds. And I want to kind of expand on this. What does full control mean? What does that really look like to you? Because it can mean a lot of different things. So I want to break it down for you in more detail. Okay. Number one, and probably the most important piece of this conversation, is access to your funds. Okay. You're always going to have access to your funds. If you wanted to start today and an hour from now you got in trouble by your spouse because you did something without telling them, let's just say you put money into the trade script and it started working for you, you wanted it, you could actually go get it, right? This is so important for you to understand, because like, I know most of you here today, maybe you have a family and maybe there's challenges that come up, and maybe you've been in that situation where you've sent your money to a company before, you bought a package, whatever it is, and even if you wanted the money, you could never get it, right? You have to either wait till the account doubles. You have to earn it through commissions. If it's an affiliate platform, you have to just wait for things to get right for them. Sometimes they even give it to you in a coin that they want you to go liquidate. There's so many different things that you mess with out there. What we're going to talk about here tonight is something that's so simple and is going to give you full access and full control. Number two, there's no lockup periods, okay? I know oftentimes when you get started in any type of aspect of a program that includes technology or growing your money or anything like that, oftentimes they say, hey, you got to lock your money up for X amount of time, whether it be a year or 2 years, whatever it is. There's no lockup period here, right? So you have access to your funds immediately, no lockup periods. We don't ever touch your funds, which is really important. You're actually going to be integrated with an exchange and be able to have control over that yourself. There's no withdrawal fees, right? Ever. So the only withdrawal fees are that of the normal blockchain withdrawal fees or wires and stuff like that, if you get those. And we'll talk about that here in just a second. But the normal fees of doing business, we're not going to charge you 30-40% because you want your money early. That is not the way this thing works. Also, full transparency, right? You're going to be able to utilize and see every single open trade that you're going to have. You're going to be able to see your current balance, your available balance, all the things that go into manage an account. And we're going to talk about that because we have some huge enhancements that are coming to our system literally this week that are going to be part of that. So you picked a really good conversation to have here tonight about Full Velocity and understanding what we do. Now, here's the coolest thing about the crypto market as well. It is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? And I mention that because if you look at other markets out there, and by the way, I'm not going to dog any market. I like all the markets. So, but if you're talking about the stock market, or let's say you're talking about the Forex market or anything like that, it's traditionally a 5-day-a-week thing. In the cryptocurrency market, what we're going to be showing you here today is a 7-day-a-week potential earnings for you. Now, I use the word potential because there's a potential for profit. There's also a potential for loss. You're going to hear me talk a lot about today, like what is actually real out there, what's not real, and the understanding that there's no guarantees with anything that you do that is real. So you're going to hear me talk about that multiple times because I want you to have real clarity on what we do, but you're also going to see that we've crushed it with what we've done in the past. We've done some amazing things here, and it's going to be something that you love. Now, you can see what we talk about is the potential profit for you to earn every Wednesday. If you see that here through your profits, that's actually changing to real time. Okay. We have an enhancement coming this week that there's going to be no waiting till Wednesdays or any day of the week. Literally, as soon as a trade closes and a profit hits your account, you can literally withdraw that if you want to. So it's such a cool enhancement that's coming. Again, I can't give you the specific date, but what I can tell you is we're in the very, very final stages of testing, and I've gotten to see it. It's super cool. You guys are going to love it. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about the ease of use. Okay, like what makes this platform from a user standpoint easy for you to plug into and use. And I always talk about my mom. She doesn't come out to these, but I always use her as an example. Like, could she get started in this here today without calling me 100 times to help her out? Like, that's always the question. We have 5 simple videos that are going to help you set up your account inside of this. It is so easy, right? I mean, so easy. So the ease of use of what we do here is simple. We literally take you by the hand, walk you through it. We also have multiple groups that you can be part of where people can answer questions and things like that for you. We have a great support staff that's both English and Spanish speaking. So there's a lot of great things that are going. But the key thing is, hey, even if you didn't have a Bitcoin wallet or any cryptocurrency wallet whatsoever, you literally could get started inside of this platform in about 10 to 15 minutes. That's the truth. With no technical experience, no understanding, not even having a cryptocurrency wallet. So I might have caught some of y'all's attention right there, especially if you've been in that situation where like you don't even know where to go. You don't even know where to get started. We're going to help you with all that. The other cool thing about what we do here is we've integrated with a company called Dart. Okay. And Dart is essentially a layer company between us and the exchanges. Okay. So what that means is that you're going to be able to deposit your funds directly into the Dart system. All right. And what Dart makes available to you is several different options. There's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's Litecoin, USDC, USDT. But here's 2 key things that are really cool. They also accept bank wires, whether you're here domestically in the US or internationally, you can send in a bank wire. If you're here in the US, you can also do Zelle payments, which is really cool. So the barrier to entry, as far as the understanding and the ease of use, is absolutely awesome. And that would not be possible without our integration into Dart, right? So it's a very, very sophisticated system, but the simplicity behind it is awesome. It allows everyone to get going. Now, I want to talk really quickly specific about our technology and our bot. There's some of you here today, like when I use the word bot, like that doesn't really even calculate with you, right? You don't even understand it. So what that is, when we talk about a bot, is we're essentially talking about technology or a trading script, right? Programming code that actually makes decisions based upon the market movements up and down. And what I want to talk about on this slide is some specifics to that, like what strategy is actually used so you can have an understanding of what it is. Now, there's a big long paragraph there that you can read on your own. I'm not going to read that word for word, but we put that there for some of you that might be more experienced in the trading space. You want a better understanding of what we do. So you can read that as I'm talking here, but I also want to talk about what we don't do, right? Number one, we're not a martingale system. If you're not a trader, that's not going to mean much to you. You can look it up if you choose to. There's no repeat buys. There's no big drawdowns. Now, I do want to spend just a second on the word drawdown because you're going to hear that come up multiple times, not just today, but as you get started with us, you need to kind of understand the drawdown. And what the drawdown is essentially it's the amount that an account has to drop or did drop in order to then eventually become profitable. So let's just say you had a house, okay, and the house is worth $100,000 right this very second. Well, a year from now, let's say that the real estate market crashed and now it's only worth $75,000. So you've lost 25% on paper, right? You didn't sell it. You still own the house. But if you were to sell it today, you're down 25%. Let's say a year later, it really recovers. Let's say that there's a big boom in your area. So now your house is worth 150,000. Your drawdown would be that 25% that it had to drop to get to that 75,000 to eventually now being a profit of 150,000 if you were to sell it. It's the best analogy that I can give for a drawdown as far as breaking it down. Don't spend too much time on it. But here's the deal. Our strategy and what is really unique about the full velocity technology is that every single time there's a position purchased inside of one of our bots, it purchases a long position and a short position simultaneously. So again, I know if you're not technical, you don't really even know what long and short means. A long position means that we think that the market is going up. Okay. It's what is considered a bullish market. It's going to go up. A short is what is considered the market's going to go down. Okay. We think the market's going to go down. So you might be asking, well, James, if you're buying a position that's both long and short, how does that even work? Well, it's called a hedging strategy. Okay. And what we're looking for is we're looking for the profits in between there. And we've done pretty awesome, right? And I'm going to show you what that means, but we've done really, really well in some challenging markets. So our strategy is a hedging strategy. And again, you can read through that and read more about it. So you might be saying, well, okay, well, how's this thing actually done? Well, if you remember, I was talking about just a little bit ago that if you look at December and January, what happened is the market dropped about 50%. Okay. And some of the altcoins, which are alternate coins, those things dropped, some of them dropped 60, 70%, right? It was a major crash, a major correction, whatever you would like to call it. The market dropped, the bottom dropped out of it. A lot of people got crushed. In that same exact time, right, when everyone was getting hammered, if you looked at your account, you're down 50%, you're freaking out. Our bot performed at 15.1% in the month of January. Okay. Now, the maximum drawdown was 19.4%. So that means that the account value actually dropped at one point in time 19.4% to eventually get to that profit of 15.1%. It's a pretty cool deal, right? Now, that's only 1 month though, and anyone can be successful 1 month. I mean, the luckiest people can have 1 month where they crush it. So I want to talk to you more about what it's done historically, because since March of 2021, our technology and this bot has performed at 2.4% a week, average a week. Okay. 2.4% average per week. Now, I want to point something out here. Okay. There's two types of people in this world today, in my opinion, maybe three. Okay. There's the crypto people and there's the non-crypto people. There's very few people that are in between. There's some people that want to get started with it, but there's those who have been in it and really think that they have an understanding of it. Some do, some don't. And there's those that don't want anything to do it right. Those are the people that are comfortable with working with the banks. They're comfortable with working with their financial advisors in the stock market. And they're used to returns of, like, if you're working with a bank, you might get a 0.5% like it for an entire year, right? If you're buying a CD or something like that. If you're working with your stockbroker, which by the way, I was a stockbroker for over a decade. So what we would show people is depending on their risk tolerance, it would be anywhere between 6% all the way up to 10% that you could show them on what potentially could be the return. Again, it's all potential, right? Even what we're showing you here today is what we have historically done. The technology has historically done this. There's no indication and no guarantee that it will do it in the future. But what we do know is looking at that return and looking at what we've done in the last year, we've seen huge upswings, huge downswings, and huge flat markets. We've seen all different types of market, and this bot's been able to perform. Now, the second type of person I want to talk about here really quickly are those people that are in the crypto space. And inside this crypto space, unfortunately, there's been some real, I don't know how to put it. Like, I mean, without just saying it, there's been some real scams out there, right? There's a lot of things that are guaranteeing specific rates of return. Like, hey, you're guaranteed, I'm sorry, to get X% every single day, no matter what. Well, I'm here to tell you, like 100%, that has never happened for not one single trader in the universe that I would think could have the exact same, to the penny, to the dollar, to the percentage that they do every single day. Not even probably 2 days in a row has that ever happened. Maybe there's been a coincidence in time that I haven't seen it, but when it comes to real trading, that is not the way it works. There are ups and there are downs, right? There's up days, down days. There are up weeks, down weeks. Same with months, right? So just keep that in mind. And the reason why I tell you that is because some of you might be looking at this saying, well, 2.4% a week, man, I know somewhere we can get like 5% a day or 3% a day. Let me just go on and tell you, you can get that for about, maybe 3 months until they run out of money, and then you're in trouble. So just want you to understand that and be aware of what's in the market. You're never going to hear me bash on another company. So I'm sure there are companies out there that are paying some type of fixed rate that are actually trading and doing that. Congratulations to them. I'm just telling you, like, from a real trading perspective, it's not possible. Okay. If you would like to see what's possible, you can actually go to our website. There's a calculator there that will give you some realistic expectations. If you were to put X amount of money in, and this is what you average per week. It's basically just a tool to help you see what it looks like. Now, the reason why we put that there is because we want you to have realistic expectations. A lot of people don't understand that, hey, if I put $500 or I put $1,000 into something, it doesn't mean I'm going to have $5,000, a month from now, just because it averaged 2.4% a week. Now, some of you are like, James, we get that. Some people don't, right? So we'd love for you to use that tool and to test it out. So, at this point in time, you got to be saying, all right, James, like, what's the cost on this? Is this one of these webinars where you're going to walk me all the way through this, spend my time watching, getting really excited about something for you just to throw a price at me at $997 or, $1,997 or whatever it is? Is that what we're doing? The answer is absolutely not. The cost out of pocket today, the cost for you to utilize our technology is $0.00. Remember when I said we don't touch your money? We literally don't touch your money. You're not going to pay anything up front to be able to utilize this technology. Okay, your cost and fees are taken out of the trading profits through a technology or a service fee. That's how we make money. I'm going to show you that here in 1 second. Now, if you want to utilize the technology, if you would like to participate in the bot, it is a $200 minimum to do that. Okay, $200. So there's no $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 fee, and then you got to come up with something on top of that. That's not the way we do it. Other people do that. Totally cool with it. I'm just telling you the difference is what is offered here. Okay, so what we've created here with Full Velocity is truly a win-win situation. You see, because we only make money as a company if our technology works. That's it. Okay. If our technology does not perform, if it does not do what it's supposed to do, then we do not earn any income whatsoever. Now, the fee that Full Velocity charges is 30% of the net profits as their technology or service fee, whatever you'd like to call it. Okay. They're basically the same. So again, we only get paid if you're actually making money. So let's take a look at what that actually would look like from a breakdown perspective. Okay. Now, in this example, I'm using an account. Let's assume that an account had made $10,000 in profit. Now, this could be in a year, this could be in a month. It really depends on the amount of value that was in that account. Okay. So I'm not saying, hey, someone put X amount of dollars in. I'm just giving you a brief understanding of if someone was to have profits of $10,000 and they were utilizing our technology, they would receive $7,000 of that. Full Velocity would receive the other $3,000 for them utilizing our technology, right? So our part in that would be 30% or $3,000. It's pretty easy math, but I want you to actually see it, okay? And I'm going to show you something here in just a second that's really cool what we do with that 3,000. But before we get to that, I want to recap on what you've learned so far. Number one, there's no cost up front for you to be part of this, right? You can get started today and utilize our bot, and it does not cost you anything up front. You have to fund your bot, but we're not charging up front. Number two, you can potentially earn 7 days a week with this. Now, I use the word potential, and I want you to understand something. This is real trading that's going on your own account. You manage it. But there's going to be ups and downs to it, right? There's not going to be a straight line. That does not happen in real life trading, but you do have the potential because the crypto market never sleeps. Now, you've already know as well, the bot has averaged 2.4% a week since March of 2021. We hope that things continue. It's done absolutely awesome this month. And whoever invited you here, it's not even been a month. These last few weeks, they can tell you exactly what we've done. We have integrated with a company called Dart that allows you to not only have complete transparency of your account, but it also allows you to have full access to your funds. And you can fund your account by multiple different ways. And I think the most exciting thing is giving people the opportunity that may not be in the crypto space to either wire money in or use Zelle. That's something that's just not available out there. So very, very excited about that. We never touch your funds as a company. I've said that multiple times now, but I want you to get that through your head. We don't ever accept any funds from you. You're never going to send a payment directly to Full Velocity. You can use our technology. It's free to get started with that. If we have success, then we get paid. If not, we don't. There's 100% access, 100% liquidity to your money. I've already mentioned that. And again, we only make money if you make money. So at this point, you got to be saying, okay, this sounds super cool. Like you're telling me I can get started for free. It's only $200 to fund my bot if I want to. That opens it up to a huge marketplace. This thing's averaged 2.4%, which is really cool for, especially for those who've been working with banks or other things. That's a great thing, right? And just having that aspect of control. You might know other people right now that's going through your head like, hey, I got to tell this person about it. And if that's you, I want to introduce you to our optional but powerful and dynamic affiliate platform. Okay. Now, I have to read this, and this is really important. Affiliate commissions are generated from the performance of the FB bot, our technology. Okay. There's no guarantee of earnings of any affiliate commissions at all. In order to earn an affiliate commission, you must refer others who participate in the bot. This is 100% based on your efforts of referring others into the Full Velocity bot, right? So making sales essentially is how you would be able to earn through an affiliate platform. I know that that's pretty common sense, but we need to make sure that people understand you don't just sign up and magically make money from the affiliate platform. So, with that being said, when you speak about affiliate marketing, to some people, there's an immediate turnoff. Okay. And that's okay. This is totally optional, which we'll get to in a second. But you have to understand every major company in the world today has adopted affiliate marketing. I mean, look at Amazon, it's a huge affiliate platform. I always refer back to it because I'm fairly certain we're their best customer, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure my wife's got to have a picture on their wall because of the damage she does there. Okay. So affiliate marketing, where it used to be like a real red flag to people, it's very normal and very common for you to have those conversations with people. But here's the coolest thing about this. It is 100% optional for you to be part of this platform, right? You can totally just work when I say work, you can totally just utilize the technology on the bot side and not ever refer a single person. It is irrelevant to us whether you refer people or not, but if you'd like to, you absolutely can. And the coolest thing about what I'm going to share with you here today is the potential for you to earn commissions while you're doing anything else in life that you want, whether it be sleeping, right? I mean, earn while you sleep, like that would be pretty cool, right? Maybe you have a 9 to 5 job that you are truly passionate about. Maybe you're a teacher or a counselor or something like that, or maybe you coach. I coach, and I love that. So there's things that we do in our life, or just spending time with our family at the beach or on vacation, that you have the potential to earn. I'm going to show you what that means here in just a second, but it's a powerful, powerful thing. Now, again, I already told you it's 100% optional. It's also completely free to join. There's no affiliate fees. There's no monthly back office fees. There's no service fees. There's nothing like that at all built into this. Okay. So if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, we truly, I mean, it's okay. We don't need you to do it. But if you want to, it's just an extra cherry on top of what you're already doing inside of utilizing the technology. What I want to talk about right now, though, is what I consider the holy grail of business, and that is residual income. I use this every single time I do this webinar. You speak to any business owner in the world today, most likely, if you could have one type of income that would drastically increase for you, what would it be? It would probably be the residual income, the continuity income, the income that hits every single day or month without them making another sale. Just by them flicking on the light, they can earn. You see, in the affiliate marketing industry, direct sales, network marketing, whatever you want to refer to it as, the way that residual income is usually generated is by people purchasing products or utilizing a service and paying for them every single month. I'm guessing every single one of y'all on this call, if you've ever been in a platform like that, you know that the end of the month is so crucial for you to hit every single one of your people. Make sure that they're signed up for auto ship. Number two, if they're signed up for a service, make sure there's money in their account to pay for that, right? And that is how you earn that residual income. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I like that concept. It's a great concept. It's made people a lot of money. I just want to tell you how we are different. Okay. Inside of Full Velocity, you're never going to have to call someone or ask someone to make a payment, make sure there's money in their account to pay their monthly fees, because there are none of that. Okay. How you make money is through the profits that are generated inside of the system, okay, through our technology fee. See, we've created a win-win situation. As your referrals earn profits and they pay that technology fee to us, we're actually going to share a portion of it with you, okay? So let me break it down for you, okay? You remember the example that I gave just a little bit ago where there's a $10,000 profit. Now, again, I told you, you'd have to have a very big account, especially if that was a daily profit. It'd have to be a massive account, but we're just using this for example's sake. Okay. But $10,000 in profits, remember, I told you 7,000 of that would go directly to the person who had their money working. Okay. The other 3,000, what I told you, goes to Full Velocity for our technology fee. And what I told you is that we do something super cool with it. So what we do with it is we keep 10% of it for the company. That's how we pay our bills, keep our lights on, and things like that. The other 90% of it, okay, of the 30%, 90% of the 30% is paid out to our affiliates, okay? So if you're an affiliate and you're out there referring people to it, that's what we use for our marketing budget. We don't go out there and buy big commercials or radio spots or big, marketing campaigns on social media. We actually work with people who can go out there and refer others, and that's how we pay them, is through our technology fee. So it's super cool. So let me kind of give you an example of what this looks like, okay? We have what we call a unilevel inside of Full Velocity. It pays 20 levels deep, okay? And there's a lot of you here today that you're like, I don't even know what a unilevel is. What is it? I'm new to this affiliate marketing thing, James, so just slow down. I'm going to break it down for you as simple as I can, okay? If you look right here, it says levels, okay? In level 1, it says there's a 25% payout. So let me give you an example. if I was to go out there and refer you into Full Velocity, okay, you're someone that wanted to get started in crypto. You like the fact that, that it's average 2.4% a week. You like having complete access to your funds, knowing that you could get it if there was an emergency. You love the transparency of what's going on. You love that you didn't send your money into a company and they're trading on your behalf. You're controlling it. All those things, those would be pretty easy to find. So I referred you into this. Okay. You came in and you funded your bot. All right. You are considered my level one because I personally referred you. That's what a level one is. So in this example right here, if we go back to this and this $10,000 profit, if you look at this $2,700 that would be going to affiliates, if this was your personal referral right here, you would earn 25% of this $2,700. Not too bad, right? Now, I'm going to take it one step further. I'm not going to go through all 20 of these levels because we'll be here all night. You can do the math on your own. But levels 2 through 5, okay? What does that mean? Well, okay, so level 1, I referred you. When you go out there and refer someone personally yourself, now that's your level 1, but it's my level 2 because I referred you, and so on and so forth. So in the example of level 2, you can see I earn 10% for people that you would refer because they're my level 2. In this example right here, this $2,700, I would get 10% of it on level 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we know that's $270, right? 10% of $2,700 is $270. As you can probably start to see here, imagine having an entire organization, an entire team that was working this, right? That were actually out there making sales. And when I say sales, I mean, there's no upfront costs, but you're referring people who want to utilize the bot. So people that are utilizing our technology, they're funding their accounts. And as we have success, you get to benefit from that. You see, because you can personally refer as many people as you want. We call that wide in this business. You can go as wide as you want, and it's 20 levels deep. So it's a really cool thing, right? Now, if you go over here to these ranks, I want to talk about these really quickly. You can see that we have our ranks called gear. So like gear 1, gear 2, like you're shifting a car gear. That's what that's for. So gear 1, you can see you refer one person, it opens up 3 levels for you. We want you to get to full velocity, okay? Because full velocity, you only have to refer 12 people that activate their bot at any price point, okay? Even if it's 12 people at $200, you are now a full velocity member and you can earn on all 20 levels. Now, I want to say something, okay? I know if you've been in this space of affiliate marketing, network marketing, direct sales, you've seen things out there like refer 3 and yours is free, refer 4 and pay no more. They're talking about your monthly auto ship. It's usually what they're referring to, okay? And the reason why companies do that, just to be perfectly honest with you, is that they know that the average person out there can't refer more than 2 people. That's why they start at 3, because they know for a fact 90% of people will not refer more than 2 people into a company. I think what you're looking at today is not only a company that's going to completely disrupt the crypto space, it's going to really disrupt the affiliate space too, because it's going to be a company that people that have never done affiliate marketing, never referred anyone, will be full velocity ranks because this is something that there's no upfront cost. You're not telling someone to buy something monthly or a service monthly, right? They're getting the benefit from this. And whether or not they refer people or not, they can still earn from the bot, right? It's completely optional to do. So you've taken all that sales jargon, all that hype that's usually built into this industry out of the equation. We've also taken the hype out of, hey, this is guaranteed, or this, you're going to get this every single day. What we've created here is a platform that is completely transparent, completely in your control, full access, and we are really, truly changing and breaking the mold in this industry. Along with that, I'm going to stop sharing this for just a second, okay? I'm going to continue to record though, because this part's important. We have some enhancements that are coming to our system this week. We have been working on them. We wanted to get it up last week. We've been fully testing and we are in the final stages of this. And what it's called RTF, real time feed. And essentially what it's going to do is it's going to create an environment where your profits, okay, every single time a trade closes in profit, you're going to have immediate access to it. Now, when that happens, and if you're an affiliate, it also is going to create a real-time affiliate commission that you could also have access to immediately. So we're talking about real-time profits if there's profits. We're also talking about real-time losses if there's losses, right? But we're also talking about real-time commissions as well for affiliates. Now, that combined with all the other stuff that we've talked about, I'm telling you right now, is a complete game changer. As cliche as the word is I need to find a new one because I hate using it, but you get what I'm saying. It is truly monumental and it's disrupting this industry. So I want you to get back with whoever sent you here today. Okay. I want you to come be part of the system and what we are doing for people, because we got a great community here of people worldwide. And most importantly, we're doing it the right way. This is something that you can be proud of, something you can be excited about, something that you're not going to have to constantly be looking over your shoulder, wondering if this company's going away. If we didn't bring in another sale tomorrow, our company's not going away. We are not reliant on new people to do anything inside of this business. Of course, we want to be profitable and we want to grow, but you have to understand this is a different model than anything you've ever seen. Get back with who sent you here today. Come be part of Full Velocity. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.